fine.
So my name is Deputy Turner with the Boise County Sheriff's Office.
All right.
Okay. And I'm here to put you on formal notice that you are not allowed on any of Gary Secore, Tom Service property.
Gary Secore?
Gary Secore. He owns Tom Service, and he owns all that property from Smith Creek right across from Trudy's.
Yeah.
All the way to the ITD shed right there where the flashing yellow sign is.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're hereby put on notice that you're trespassed off his property.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, if you go onto his property, then you'll be arrested for trespassing.
Trespassing, yeah.
Okay, so you've been given your formal notice by law enforcement, okay?
Oh, formal?
Yeah. Formal notice.
Verbal notice.
Verbal notice that is being recorded. His property is also posted, and as business owner, he has a right to refuse service to anybody on his property.
Yeah, yeah. That's his Gary
Secore.
Secore? Okay. All right. His name's not Tom, then.
His real name is Gary. He goes by Tom or Gary.
Oh, he goes by Tom. Okay.
So, okay.
All right.
And then you're not. Are you staying in your car in town, or are you staying in your car out of town?
I'm just out of town. Yeah.
Okay. No, you're perfectly able to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure the city officer can explain to you the city ordinance about camping in town in your vehicle. But
no, I
don't think we need to go that far with it.
Just,
you're staying out of
computer.
town.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you understand the trespassing?
Yeah. No trespassing on Sinclair gas station property. Don't step onto the gas Sinclair.
Yes, sir. And do you know what the boundaries of the property is? I explained to you.
Yeah, it's on the creek and the road.
Smith Creek Road, which is right here on Highway 21, across from Trudy's Kitchen.
Across from Trudy's Kitchen. Okay.
Which is right here.
Okay. So Trudy's Kitchen is a part of his property.
No, it's across from Trudy's Kitchen. So this whole empty lot right here, where the Forest Service has a fire vehicle staged.
Okay.
He owns all that, all the way over to the road that's right over here by the trailer park.
Trailer park, okay.
That's marked Smith Creek Road.
He owns the trailer park, or no?
No.
No, okay.
His property goes all the way to the trailer park.
Okay, to the trailer park is the boundary.
And then there's that private drive that goes back there that's called Smith Creek.
Okay, yep.
From there, all the way to the fence at the Idaho Transportation.
Oh yeah, I seen that building there. It's
the big yellow bush building there. It's all fenced off.
Yep.
Department of Transportation.
Okay.
He owns from that road all the way to that fence.
All right. What does he look like? Was he the guy that's yelling at me? Do you have a beard and glasses?
He does have a beard.
An older guy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. He just wants to tell me his name. I didn't, I was asking him for his name, but all right. He identified himself through you guys.
He identified himself to us, and he identified you, and said that you were going through his property and that you came by through the gate that was marked no trespassing.
Yeah, well, there's a trail called 696, I believe.
Yes, sir.
I saw on the maps.
But you can't trespass through that gate. That trail is actually, the map is not very accurate. That trail is actually it starts about.
I mean, I'm not just trying to.
No, the log yard that is behind his place.
Yeah.
Where there's a bunch of logs. That is actually also private property.
Oh, that's private. Oh,
okay.
All right.
The trail actually is at that bridge on the other side there.
Yeah.
As soon as you cross that bridge,
I was trying to get to that trail that's like up on top of the hill or whatever.
Well,
that's perpendicular to that, but
on the other side of the creek, that wooden bridge, is a trail, and that trail starts out at Steamboat Gulch, and then follows
Gulch?
Yes. If you go up the highway here about approximately a mile to the Pine Creek Road turnoff.
Okay,
you'll hang a ride on Pine Creek.
All right, I have to look at it a little closer on the map, but
I'm telling you, if you go up here, you hang a ride on Pine Creek. You go in. As soon as you cross the creek at the bridge, the road will fork.
Yeah.
And if you go right, then there's another road that takes immediately to your right, and another bridge. You go back in there. That's called Steamboat Gulch. Okay. That trail system starts at Steamboat Gulch and parallels the creek up into these hills.
Oh, it does? So parallels the creek. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at.
It's all on that side of the creek.
Okay. I was looking at it as a direct route. If you look at that map, but all right,
the map,
it's not a direct route.
It's not a direct route.
It's misleading.
Those travel maps are extremely hard to read.
It is. It was a little, difficult to read. Yeah, I was looking for.
And they're not updated yearly. The Forest Service doesn't update them every year, unfortunately.
Okay.
There used to be an actual trail that went through the private property.
Oh yeah.
And since
then,
it
looked like a trail.
Since then, the person that owns that property put a stop to the use of the trail because people were
verbally because there's no signs unless they're torn down.
Well, people tear down the signs every weekend.
People do, yeah. So
the property owner. He got tired of everybody tearing up his place going through there because they weren't respecting it and they were causing damage. So
yeah,
he got with the state who owns the trail on the other side and put a kibosh to it. So
Oh, because when you come into this area, it just says be careful mechanical equipment, and it says it right on that bridge.
yes,
You know, I see that. It doesn't say stay away.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't
it's
say
because it's normally trespass or marked no trespassing.
Yeah.
However, he can't put the signs get torn down faster.
So
than he can put
people,
them up.
people tore them down on both sides, so
Yep.
that, both ends, I guess.
Yes, and unfortunately, the guy that owns that property logs in the summer in Stanley, and he's not always here every single day to replace his no trespassing signs.
Yeah.
Hence the reason for.
Okay, and you don't have too many people. You know, I'm kind of an isolated case, I'm sure.
No, yeah.
You know,
I mean, most people that recreate up here don't really use that trail system. So
Yeah. It struck me as interesting when I saw it on the map. I mean, but not too many people look at that written map, that big map that you fold out. It's
hence the reason why we're educating you onto the trail system.
Thanks. You know,
Okay.
I'll stay away.
Yeah, but anyway. So you fully understand the trespass against Tom Service and Gary Secore.
Yeah,
Okay.
it made it. I know who the
You
guy
understand
is.
the boundaries of the property.
Yep. That's understood as well. Don't Sinclair? I'll have to look at another gas station to gas up.
So, all right. Yeah, it's his right. I mean, I don't have a say in the matter. It's his right as the private property owner.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right.
All right, sir. You have a good rest of your evening.